Yes, this is concerning the Duke of Sussex and his High Court case against the Home Office over their decision not to provide him with the same degree of police protection when he's in the UK, as he's no longer a working royal. Prince Harry has lost his High Court judgment against the Home Office. The court has found that there has been no unlawfulness in reaching the decision by the Home Office on the 28th of February 2020. That's way back when Prince Harry stood back as a working member of the royal family. Any departure from policy was justified. The decision was not irrational. It goes on and on and on. So, just to recap slightly, Prince Harry argued that it was unfair for RAVEC, this Home Office committee, which is made up of police officers, senior government figures, including the Home Secretary, and members of the royal household, which included the late Queen's private secretary, as part of this committee, to change the level of police protection he got when he's in the UK, because, of course, it's all taxpayer funded, isn't it, this police protection? And because Prince Harry no longer a working member of the royal family, RAVEC made the decision that he should not be entitled to that.
He was trying to almost say this was an act of spite. They were attacking him because he'd had the temerity to walk away. And this is saying, absolutely, that's not the case.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what the judge has handed down, Mr Justice Lane. He says that it wasn't not irrational and it was justified and there was no unlawfulness.
So if it's a judicial review, wasn't it?
Judicial review,
so in a
on the High
judicial
Court.
review, you have to prove that the decision has been irrational. And that is what the judge has said. It is a rational decision, given the circumstances, to change his protection level.
Exactly. We've got a slight problem with this hearing, is that a lot of it was actually held in private without journalists due to national security issues, perhaps understandably. Prince Harry argued, or his lawyers argued, that he was treated less favourably than other members of the royal family. He also argued that it's not possible to keep his own children, Archie and Lilibet, safe in the UK because of the decision of RAVEC, and said because he had such a falling out with members of the royal household when he stood back as a working member of the royal family, as well documented in his memoir Spare, that there was some kind of prejudice against him, and they were the allegation was they were influencing government policy when the Home Office made decisions to take away his security, and the court has argued, or the court has found, that is not the case.
But here's an important point, Cameron. If he's here on so at the Queen's coronation, for instance, he had exactly the same level of royal protection he would have had if he was still a member of the royal family. It's if he comes here privately, he's going to have to fork out for his own security. Yeah,
and lawyers argued that the protection he has received when he's come back to the UK post-Megxit has been, and I quote, inadequate.
That's what his lawyer said.
That's what his lawyer said. So there was an incident during the World Child Awards, I believe it was 2021, where he alleges his car was chased by paparazzi because he did not have that Outriders Police outright.